Welcome back to the Billy and Andrei Show, the only show that keeps you in the past because the future is looking bleak. I'm joined by Billy today. Hey Billy, you alright?
Usually I'm the one who's like gloom and doom. What's up, man?
Oh, nothing. I just thought, you know.
You just thought because of the oppressive heat of the weather we're having. Like,
oh, dude, UK and heat, we can't do it.
No.
Not in this country.
No, it's not built for it, man. Like, no. Americans take the piss out of us for that. You know, they're always just like, oh, you can't even handle this much heat. It's like, dude, our houses are made out of bricks.
Yeah, we actually have houses.
Yeah, we have houses, dickhead.
You know, there's an actual point why their houses are made out of wood.
Yeah, to stop this from happening.
No, because it's cheap to build out of wood, and if you do have a hurricane or whatever, it's easy to rebuild.
That is true, yeah.
Even though nobody helps them to rebuild. That's a whole thing. Well,
yeah, disaster relief.
You know what we're going to talk about today?
No, I've actually no idea.
Good, because I didn't tell you. The idea is... so you know how we looked at the past and it became two really depressing episodes.
Yeah.
I tried to make them really fun. This is my third attempt at actually making it sort of positive, because we've been asked to make it positive for a change.
I love your dogged like persistence at trying to be positive and then it just permanently going wrong.
Billy, this episode's gonna be 100% positivity.
100%.
100%. Okay?
Yes, despite the fact that we're in a small room, very, very warm because of oncoming climate disaster.
Just bear
Positivity.
Positivity. Everything's good. Life is good. Well, this time we're not going to start from the beginning of my life, right? Because it would have been way too many years, and the more back you go, the less actual information that is very accurate regarding this subject.
Right, the subject I'm not still quite sure of.
Okay, so 2000's, right? So I thought, let's start with the 2000's. We were bored at this point. We were, what?
10?
Yeah. So we kind of starting to have memories of things. What do you think?
Is your like childhood before 10 just like a blur? Like,
it's just a blur, yeah.
Mine's not.
I remember eating chocolate at some point, and that's it. I don't know. I just have a memory of some chocolate.
Is that your only memory from before 10?
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's insane, right?
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I think I'm suppressing something.
I can remember basically everything from like the age of 3 and onwards. I can remember loads of stuff.
Really?
Yeah. I've got loads of memories of me. I'm like 5,
so happy
6.
you had a good child. I know I had a good childhood as well. Let's not go down. So if you would, let's say, go on Google and look up trends, right?
Trends.
And then you take it year by year. This is how I did research for this episode. So you take it year by year and like, what's the top 5 trends that happen in 2000s?
Oh, okay.
Okay. You want to try guessing, or should I just go through them? Because it's going to be insane, because you're not going to remember exactly.
The thing is, I remember the 90s ones much more, because, like, what do you have in the 90s that was, like, you know, trends? You know, stuff that was, like, you know, it was, like, Dayglow, Hypercolor, ska music, and the Macarena.
Literally,
you know, shit like that.
None of them was on my actual list. Because the way I looked at it, I thought, I made a top 5 for myself, rather than I thought, oh, this is being cool to talk about, rather than what the internet says, because the internet's like...
Yeah. The internet's full of lies and dead people these days.
Yeah, pretty much. So there's no actual specific order. It's not the top 10. This is what I think was the most influential thing that happened that year.
It's just cool shit that you want to talk about.
Cool. So 2000s is the year that reality TV started to explode, right? We're talking about Survivor. Do you remember Survivor?
Yeah, I remember Survivor.
It wasn't bad, the beginning.
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't what it became, I suppose.
Big Brother.
Big Brother was always shit.
Oh, no, it was never good. Like, nobody says Big Brother was it. And you just defined the whole genre of reality television, and it just kept going. 2000 is sort of the year where it just exploded, and everybody's like, oh, wow, Big Brother. I remember Big Brother Romania.
Oh, wow.
He was crap, man. I'm not even joking. Those vain human beings. Oh my god.
Dude, were there any people from like Romanian Big Brother who are now like local TV hosts or some shit like that?
Yeah.
We have tons of those in British media. I'm not sure if...
I can't believe Big Brother actually made people famous.
Yeah, like that guy Rylan.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy like.
Oh, he's like a daytime TV presenter for like, you know, basically he just got, you know, he's a very, very lispy camp guy. And it just like, it feels like you're kind of popular because of a stereotype, man. Like, it feels bad. It feels bad all around.
Well, they got popular because they were willing to get naked on camera.
Well, Big Brother,
I mean, isn't that most people? In any case.
More and more people these days are willing to get naked on camera. That is true.
Yeah, I mean, it started there, right? Because they all realized, oh, if you do something outrageous, all of a sudden you can become famous for it.
It's true. And I've just had a horrifying realization. I wonder if without Big Brother and like the cultural sort of like push of
reality television, we would have not had the influencers. Now we'll still have influencers.
I suppose we would still have influencers, but like, would it be this? I think it would be less shit.
You don't know that. We might have been even worse.
Oh no, this is total speculation on my part, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Other things were cool in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Denim on denim. Denim on denim. As in denim jackets and denim jeans. It's also known as the Canadian tuxedo. Yeah. I can't believe you remember that.
Well, to be fair, I am one of those people who does wear double denim. I still do. Always have.
I did that as well.
Yeah, exactly. We are children of the 2000s at the end of the day.
So Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake actually launched sort of this fad because they went with denim.
Oh yeah, I'm remembering.
Yeah, it was them. We have to thank them for it.
You're so correct. It's like the most famous.
Oh, the internet's correct. These are facts of the internet.
But no, because it was on that NSYNC like cover, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like, this is the NSYNC days, and him wearing like double denim, like because it was the giant jacket and the like long Jinko shorts as well.
Yeah.
It was like long ass like baggy jeans.
Yeah.
It was like chaos, and then of course you got Britney Spears, who was just tarting it up in basically whatever she could fit into.
whoever told her.
Whatever her producer, like or manager. Father, not sure.
Because we're still talking about sort of clothes, the Y2K fashion also is a phenomenon that happened in the 2000s. Low-rise jeans.
Yeah.
Butterfly clips.
I sag my pants because my ass. Sorry.
Velour tracksuits.
Oh, yeah.
Those absolutely horrible tracksuits.
Yeah.
I never got behind it. No, well, East Europe, they're massive fans of Adidas tracksuits.
Oh yeah, the what's the classic image, the Slav squat or whatever.
Yeah. They can't afford nicer suits than that. Like Adidas is a statement, right?
Now, to be fair, like I went to not a posh school, but like I went to a school with a lot of kids who were richer than me. And they were all wearing like shiny new tracksuits and stuff, and I was like, I thought this was like clothes for poor people, and now suddenly the middle class kids are getting in on it. Like,
but they were cool, man.
They were not. There was one brand of hat that everyone fucking wore as well. It was like, you never see them anymore. There was like a little yellow diamond and it had like a T on it or something.
Okay.
Was it a TV, TN, something like that?
I had no idea.
It was really
I was not very fashionable growing up.
No, neither was I. So I'm like observing these like other kids like who are like completely different to me. Just like, I'm like, wow, you guys are all wearing the same hat. That's
great.
That's
but they're still doing
creative.
That. Now, have you not seen the new fashion with hats? With caps, actually.
No.
Have you not noticed? Maybe I noticed it.
I know that snapbacks are like a huge thing now.
No, so there's these caps that have just a big animal on the front in a sort of picture frame.
Yeah.
On the hat, and it's always like a dog, a pit bull, or something like that.
I haven't seen those.
No, have you not? Dudes are starting to wear this hat, and they're stupid.
To be fair, dude, you actually have a pretty good perspective on this, thinking about it, because you work at a place where there's loads of young people. Students,
Yeah.
So you can actually pay attention, like, all of a sudden, the students start wearing black, you're like, interesting, goth is coming back.
No, I don't think goth's coming. Wow, it is.
Goth has just always been there,
Men are still obsessed with goth girls, so it's still a thing. It never stopped.
Yeah, true. I mean, goth is, like, questionable with it, because you ask 10 people what goth means, and you get, like, 50 different answers.
Another thing that came in the 2000 and hit us really hard, scooters.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wanted an electric scooter. Well, a motorized scooter.
To be fair, they weren't really electrified most of the time.
No, they're just motorized in some
there's
fashion.
Like some bearing thing. But I remember when micro scooters were first a thing, and I first got one when I was about 11 years old.
Yeah.
I had literally only just gotten glasses, my first pair of glasses, because my mum didn't realise I was basically blind until I was about 10.
So she was like, oh, no, he just doesn't have depth perception for some reason.
Yeah, he just sits too close to the TV,
The TV is the fault.
Yeah, it wasn't, I kept saying, Mum, I can't see the TV from the sofa, what can I do? But yeah, my first pair of glasses, so I'm like, cool, everything's in HD now. And one of the first things I do is go down the big hill next to my house on my micro scooter.
Oh, yay.
I come off immediately and grind my face along the floor.
Did you break your glasses?
Yep, immediately.
Brand new glasses and they're gone. Another
had it for a few weeks.
And now just to finish the 2000s, right? It's when the big anime boom happened in the rest of the world. We're not talking about Japan. We're talking about the rest of the world where Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z started to become a thing.
Yeah, that's
worldwide.
the thing. Like people are people associate that stuff with the 90s because it was kind of made in the 90s, at least.
Yeah, but it wasn't made in the 90s in the rest of the world.
Yeah, it was only in
So
Japan.
we only started having animes starting the 2000s, as in mass. Like before, you could watch animes, but it would be a lot harder, and it had to be in Japanese.
And it had to be subtitled.
Maybe subtitled, because
Yeah.
you don't always get good subtitles back then. Because I think they started doing good subtitles, in my opinion. I think 10 years after 2010 is when you actually started having good translations. Yeah,
actual good
It's
translations.
not just a geek in a like, oh, I learned Japanese off the internet. I can translate this.
Like half the words are kawaii.
Yeah, it's like, wow, dude, like, don't do that.
Do you remember, like, because I'm just having, like, flashbacks, since we're doing flashback memories of stuff from the 2000s, how did you watch, like, all of the original series of Pokemon? Because I assume you have at some point.
I watched them in German.
What?
So
What is that like?
Pokemons are called differently. So the thing is, So the thing is, if you wanted to watch anime in Romania, you obviously had Cartoon Network and all of those ones. But if you wanted to watch animes, it was on Sat1, and it was only between 1:30 and 5 o'clock. And you get Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and a couple of very obscure sort of animes. I can't even remember. There was this kid that always put his ass out and slapped it.
What?
I can't remember the name of that cartoon. Yeah, I had a fun childhood.
Romanian German TV. What the hell, man?
Well, it wasn't Romanian. It was in German. I learned German from it.
So
the same way I learned... No, I understand German. I can't speak it because I haven't spoken German in dog's years. But I can understand if people speak in German next to me and kind of understand everything they say.
That's pretty funny.
But I can't reply because I use English, because English and German are so similar.
Yeah, that's true.
My head can't make a difference between them. So
they have much better compound words than we do.
No, they don't. They just add words together.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
It's
great.
insane. Krankenwagen. Oh, come on, you can't get a grip. Get a grip. Call it an ambulance like the rest of us. But yeah, so if you wanted to watch anime, so I watched Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and the beginning of One Piece.
Oh, wow.
All in German.
Damn.
So that's when I got into One Piece. So it was around this time that I got into One Piece off of German television. So I watched...
I need to know how this sounds. I need to hear Pikachu saying Pikachu in a German accent.
It's still Pikachu, man.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit, man. They should have... I want to hear German Pokemon doing the SS officer voice. Like,
no.
Like Meowth talking like an SS
Dude,
officer.
I wrote about 15 years of stuff here. Like, you can't get stuck. Okay, let's just slowly move on.
I actually did, because I wanted to sort of share my thing. The only reason I was able to watch Pokemon, and because I didn't have Cartoon Network, we had 4...
Why, there was a Pokemon on Cartoon Network?
Oh, no, we didn't have, like, satellite TV, basically. I had 4 channels up until the time I was, like, 15. So... I watched all of my anime basically off of MySpace.
Oh yeah,
MySpace forums.
So that was slightly later, because MySpace, I think it started around... I have it on my list.
It was like
2003.
Yeah.
So MySpace launched in 2000. I actually have it on my list for 2003. Thanks, Billy. Thanks for ruining my list.
Hey, I was just telling a fun story about how...
okay, that doesn't matter. Let's move on.
All the translated anime I watched. Encoded by Pichus. If anyone remembers that reference, then they've gone to the same websites as me.
Okay, nobody knows about that, Billy.
I'm sure someone will in the comments.
Okay. 2001?
2001, A Space Odyssey, yeah. It's a great film. Have you ever seen it?
I can't remember. I think so.
You probably remember from like the long, very, very boring dramatic shots.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, cool. Harry Potter.
Oh god, yeah.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone become a global phenomenon.
Sorcerer's Stone, bloody American title. What are you talking about? It's the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah,
everyone knows that.
I got it off the internet, Billy, and I couldn't care enough for
Americanized.
But why did they change it? I wonder.
I don't know. I think it's because I don't know. Because if you remember Harry Potter back in the day, it was really controversial in America amongst a certain type of person.
Christians.
Yeah,
yeah,
insane Christians.
It's a kid's book, man.
I know.
Calm down.
There was a movie called Jesus Camp, which came out in like the mid 2000s, and it was about like.
I vaguely think we already spoke about this.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those sort of cultural like touchstone moments. Of like, oh, the Christians have always been that crazy.
Okay. But they always been like, didn't they back in the day? Inquisition comes to mind.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just not even. I mean, in terms of crazy Christians, I don't think even the ones today are quite that violent and insane. But who knows? Give them time.
Oh, give them time. In Trump's America,
literally. But this was Bush's America, and Bush's America was just as fucking bad with this shit because it was this like I remember this woman just going, "Warlocks are enemies of God. You don't make heroes out of warlocks," and it's like,
but they're not warlocks. They're wizards.
Yeah.
Because it's even the classic meme. You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah, you're a warlock, Harry. Like,
no, it doesn't sound the same.
Doesn't sound the same.
No, it doesn't sound the same. Oh, you know what? Another big thing that was in 2001.
What?
Boy bands.
Yeah, I remember.
We're talking NSYNC, Backstreet Boys,
yeah,
which their big popularity.
Yeah, and Britney as well. I mean, the girls were doing their bit.
Yeah.
But also, at the same time, was the rising star of a certain Marshall Mathers. Because it was weird at the time, right? Because it was two big cultural forces. There's like all these poppy, shiny boy bands and shit.
Yeah.
And then there's Eminem. just doing his thing. Just
but Eminem,
insulting people and being
he was
rude.
Amazing, and he still is amazing. He's kind of getting slow in his old age, but
yeah, I mean
he is old now, basically.
He's one of those guys who's just been around so long and he's used up all of his good ideas. Like, and of course you're going to do that.
Well, you remember when he launched a couple of years back that Shadow album? Well, it wasn't called the Shadow album, but he just launched it, didn't promote it at all.
Yeah, he does that all the time now.
It showed up, and I was listening to it, and I'm like, it's maybe he had a lot of anger behind him. Maybe something happened.
That's the thing. He's like
he
chill dad now.
He spilled the milk and couldn't clean it off the floor, so he got upset.
Have you been? Speaking of things that were big in 2001, and speaking of things related to Eminem, Limp Bizkit. Have you listened to any of their newer stuff?
No.
It's actually not too bad.
Well, apparently they're coming back, just like Linkin Park is coming back.
Yeah. It's most of their music is about like having kids and stuff now. It's kind of
they're adults, right?
Yeah, because they're all like in their 50s.
Yeah. Wow.
It's kind of weird seeing Fred Durst grey with a beard, but you know.
I mean, it was bound to happen.
It was going to happen, yeah. I was trying to work out if that was a joke about Limp Bizkit lyrics or not.
It wasn't. I'm not that big.
For a second, I thought it was.
No,
I played
also
myself.
that year.
What?
American Idol. Come on, American Idol's great.
No, it wasn't. It poisoned music for like an entire generation, and it. Don't even get me started.
Do we know any good actual people from American Idol? As in people coming out of American Idol and being good.
Kelly Clarkson, I think, was the best of them, and she's got maybe one good song at a pinch.
Okay, I'm sure somebody's gonna correct us on this.
Yeah, probably. They'll probably say, no, actually, Kelly Clarkson has 0 good songs. Thank you very much. But
wow, just digging at Kelly. My girl Kelly, she doesn't deserve this. I don't even know.
She doesn't deserve a #1 hit either. So,
but on the other spectrum of sort of American Idol, the Osbournes.
True, the only good reality show, yeah.
Yeah, but they pushed sort of the narrative of you can do a TV show about your life.
Yeah.
And then they got the Kardashians, whatever. And did you know? I know you don't have Netflix.
Yeah.
But did you know Tyson Fury has a Kardashian type of...
Oh, God, why?
It is...
To be fair, he's got a big family. I can see why he'd want to make some cash out of that.
Yeah, it's not good. I clicked on it because, more than curiosity. Unfortunately, I suffer of it.
Oh, okay.
Curiosity killed a cat and all that. I watched...
Where is your cat, by the way? Sorry, that was magic.
Wow, dude.
I was just...
Wow. This is how you ruin a friendship. Just so you know.
Sorry, dude.
Anyway, I'm moving to 2002 because...
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I derailed you by talking about
Wow, I can't believe you said that.
I'm sorry, man.
So Spider-Man. I'm moving on, Billy. You can come with me or you can stay there. I don't care. Spider-Man and the beginning of superhero movies. Well, not the... necessarily beginning of superhero movies, but the current era of superhero superhero movies going towards the grimmer side of things.
Yeah, because people argue about, like, was it the 2002 Spider-Man movie or was it Blade from, like, a couple years earlier?
If you look at it and you think about people that read comic books, the one that in the 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, right? At this point, they're adults and they have more disposable money.
Yeah.
So, but they don't want to, like, they love the nostalgia of old Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But also, they're adults. They need different sort of entertainment. So that's why where the grittiness and grimness of everything comes into play.
That's true.
So they moved the whole narrative from, now we need to sell to adults, not just to kids.
Which is probably why they made Blade first, when you think about it. Because it was made by the same people. It was made by
Blade
Fox.
was good.
Blade was a good movie.
No. First Blade was good.
The second Blade movie was also good.
It's rubbish.
No, what are you talking about? It's got Del Toro in it.
And the Blade trilogy was okay.
Blade trilogy I never actually saw.
It was okay.
It was okay.
But it was better than the second one.
I think the second one was pretty good. Like,
let's agree to disagree, Billy. You know what else sort of started happening?
But it has that bit with, like, Wesley Snipes where he puts the explosive on the back of his head.
You know how Wesley Snipes is. Like, he's a big fucking criminal, bless him.
Oh, yeah, he did a lot of tax fraud.
He did a lot of shit, like, so let's not... Even though he's coming back as Blade.
Excellent.
So he needs to still pay taxes.
To be fair, I mean, who else would you have play Blade, really?
I don't know.
Samuel L. Jackson can do it. He's too high energy, you know?
And he's too old. Yeah.
And he's probably
they're all too old anyway.
Yeah.
Well, also something that sort of happened around this area. 2002 we're talking about, the Blade. The Diva era. Celine Dion, Shakira, Beyonce. Then it's not the original Diva era, because if you look back in the past, like to Marilyn Monroe and all that, those are the real queens.
Yeah.
Not the band queens, but the queens of the queens. You know what I mean?
Marilyn Monroe gets a lot of shit for, like, being an airhead. Like, people sort of think of her as the character she plays. She was actually a really, really clever lady. She was actually a very good actress. People forget how good she was.
Yeah.
Unless you go watch.
But unfortunately, she was in the era where she was just an object. So
yeah, an object to be pumped full of drugs and President Kennedy.
Well, just to move away from that, cargo pants. Did I say more?
The ones that I'm wearing right now.
Yeah,
you mean?
I think that one came on the list is because you were wearing cargo pants yesterday as well. So I'm like, when I saw it, I'm like, should I talk about cargo pants? Should I tell him he shouldn't wear cargo pants?
Are they significant?
Should I tell him he's an adult and he shouldn't really wear cargo pants? Do you have anything in those pockets? Yes, you had a block of cheese yesterday in that pocket.
I did. What's wrong with having, like, you know, big, comfy pockets? Useful, you know.
You want to talk about the block of cheese?
What's wrong with a block of cheese? It was good cheese. We had it on our potatoes.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
You're looking at me like I just sort of like
very weird. It's very
holding
weird.
someone's head.
You genuinely pulled a block of cheese out in the pub, as in not already cut. It was still in its original packaging, which was quite.
Because I got it from the pub.
Okay.
What? You're looking at me like...
So also in that year...
This is just to torture me, isn't it?
A little bit. Gamer culture started.
What?
Well, gamer culture was already around.
Wait. Gamer culture started in 2002?
Yeah, well...
According to the internet?
No, the idea is games like Grand Theft Auto and Halo started to explode and got a lot more people into gaming than before. Because before Grand Theft Auto and Halo, you need to have a specific sort of game, the specific kind of PlayStation. You would have been a specific kind of person to play these games. Not everybody was like, oh, I can shoot aliens. And then you got Halo, right? And all of a sudden, everybody and their grandmothers jumped on it and started playing Halo.
So it's like that was 2002 the year that people seriously started getting into gaming more?
Yeah, because the internet was actually fast, so you could get pirate things much more easily.
That's true.
So you didn't have to wait 4 days to play a new game. You actually had internet speed.
Did you used to pirate games in Romania?
Yeah, 100%. No, I didn't. Why would I? I always paid my way, Billy.
And you always had the original console that everything was...
Of course.
Yeah.
Billy, how could you say something like that?
I always owned a Dreamcast.
Yeah. Yeah, I always paid for all the games I played.
What were you downloading in 2002 then?
I can't remember. I was 12. I can't remember. I think I was playing The Sims.
Oh, you're just... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Everyone has a first love affair with The Sims when they're about 12.
Yeah, the first Sims, and then I couldn't play the second Sims.
Why not? Was your computer not good enough or something?
No, it wasn't, dude. I couldn't afford a proper computer. What are you talking about?
Was there much of a difference between The Sims and The Sims 2? Because I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Like
it was a better graphics.
Yeah.
It was running really slow.
Yeah, that's
it wasn't fun to do. Yeah, but it is what it is. But also, on the horrible side of things, to end up this year, the gossip blogs started.
Gossip blogs.
Yeah, gossip blogs.
So these are a thing that we have not engaged with.
Yeah, well, I didn't follow any of the gossip blogs or whatever. But it's a lot of newspaper because it was still. You still get the internet sort of blogs, but you also get newspapers and the sort of gossip newspapers, not just normal newspapers. They started being like, "Oh, we can make a gossip newspaper now."
So you're thinking Gorka and you're thinking TMZ.
They kind of split it into two, being like, "This is gossip, this is news," even though news is basically gossip, but in a different way. But hey,
TMZ's still around, right? Like, it's kind of crazy.
But it's not the same, is it?
No, it's not. It's very, very different. It's quite funny.
Oh, you remember that TV show on TMZ, Kate plus 8?
No.
It was this mother of 8 kids.
The Octomom. Yeah.
Was it called the Octomom?
I think there was.
It was called
Octomom in America. Yeah.
It was K plus 8 called in Romania. And apparently the dad cheated on her. That's how they split up.
Oh, that's sad.
It was insane. It was
imagine cheating on your wife with 8 kids. Fuck.
I mean,
like, I'd feel bad just leaving the house. Like, oh my god, it's like leaving an injured person alone with some piranhas. You know.
So 2003.
What do you remember of 2003?
New metal. It's the era of new metal. Evanescence. Linkin Park. They started dominating the radio charts.
True. Slipknot's most popular album came out that year as well.
Yeah, but they were not new metal.
They were kind of new metal in the beginning. If you listen to their first stuff, it was very.
They're not trash either. What genre are they?
Alternative metal of some sort. Slipknot have always been kind of idiosyncratic that way.
Yeah, they do their own thing.
They kind of always done their own thing, and half the time it's good.
Which is true. Yeah.
Sometimes it really fucking sucks, like their last few albums.
I mean, they kind of lost a few people in the band, though,
yeah.
So it's not the same sort of chemistry.
Yeah, and also they fucking hated each other because I don't know if you ever.
I think that's what made it good.
Yeah, to be fair, like they were always super, super intense, and they were always kind of like at each other's throats in a way.
That's what made it good.
Yeah. It's the same with the Kinks. The Davies brothers like constantly trying to murder each other on stage.
You know what else came this
Else came? That's a new word.
What? That was a very mean word. What else came in this year?
2003.
The Return of the King.
Elvis?
Lord of the Rings, Billy. They just won a whole bunch of Oscars.
Yeah, to be fair, like I know the third one gets like the name with all the Oscars on it because it won like 12 or whatever, but
yeah, but it was good.
It was really fucking good.
It was good.
But all 3 movies really deserve.
No, they're all amazing.
Yeah, it's one of those.
I watched only extended versions. I never watched the cut versions.
I actually prefer the theatrical cut of the first one. I think it's just a little bit...
The extended one is so much better.
No, like, I think some of the extra scenes don't really add that much. And I think they mess with the pacing in a way, you know? I think the cut theatrical version of the first film was probably better. But the other two, I watch the extended versions because it's just better. Yeah, that's fair.
We all agree that Lord of the Rings. Did you try watching the Amazon?
Fuck no. Why the hell would I do that?
They kind of ruined the story.
Yeah, I mean,
they took liberties with changing the background of everybody or of some of the characters.
Yeah, you can't really do that with Tolkien's shit because like his entire story is background.
Yeah.
It's all lore.
The whole story is just background.
It's true, man. Like if you read the Silmarillion,
basically is he got the ring. He delivered the ring. The rest of it is just backstory.
It kind of is. Like, quite a lot of passages in Lord of the Rings are like Frodo or Sam, like, seeing a new thing that they've heard about in a story and then telling each other about it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, there's a giant elephant thing. I've got a rhyme and a poem about that my dad used to sing. You know, that kind of shit.
Well, you know what other great thing happened this year?
In 2003?
Beyonce's solo album. I thought I had to put it, and I literally, I thought you're gonna love this. It's called Dangerously in Love, Billy. It was a great solo album, and I can't.
Why are you trying to pretend that you have any interest in Beyonce? At this point, you were listening to Linkin Park, as you said, and trying to, work out what crawling in my skin meant because you thought it was the deepest lyrics ever.
Also, this year was MySpace. Well, also in Romania was High Five. It wasn't called MySpace.
High Five?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's a really, really shit name for a website.
Very shit name. You could custom build everything in high five. It was fucking stupid.
Oh, so you learn. This is how like all the kids my age learn how to do a bit of HTML programming.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, how do I make the thing do a flippy? Oh, I can make it do a flippy. And then you eventually get bored and you just find some like amateur coder place, like some website, and just type in what you want.
Yeah. So that was MySpace. Was a big cultural thing. It's like the prequel of Facebook.
Does your MySpace page still exist?
I didn't have a MySpace page.
Oh, right.
I had a high five page.
Does your high five page still exist?
Don't think so. I can't find high five anymore.
Really?
But it was... So I have an obsession with a combination of colors, which is really jet black and neon green. I have an obsession with it.
Really?
I don't have anything in those colors, but I really like the aesthetic of it.
Uh-huh.
But I don't have anything in those sort of thing, kind of colors. That was my high five page, basically.
It was just green and...
No, it was jet black, and all the writing was neon green.
Okay, fair enough.
No, it was complete dog shit, man. It was so bad.
Mine was like a repeated wall texture of like the poster for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and like a bunch of like do you have an intro track on High Five, like a track that plays when you like click on the...
remember.
Mine was just like I think it was Touch Me from the Rocky Horror Show.
Wow.
Because I was like 14 when I made it, and I'd just seen the Rocky Horror Show. Could you tell?
You were fascinated by it.
Yeah. Let's just say burgeoning feelings were burgeoning.
So also in this year, a lot of things happened this year. Star Wars prequels, Attack of the Clones.
Oh, wow. Yeah. My friend's dad actually went to the premiere of that.
Feel old yet?
I already did. You spent like 3 episodes doing this to me, man.
No, moving on. You want to move on?
No. It's a fun story about the Attack of the Clones UK premiere.
Okay.
So, my friend's parents went there. He's a huge Star Wars nerd who doesn't mind waiting in line for things. So, whenever there's a premiere, he, like with a free ticket thing, he would like line up and get the free shit.
Yeah.
Because he also loves free shit. So
who doesn't?
Who doesn't? So he ended up with 2 tickets to the Attack of the Clones Star Wars premiere. In attendance that night was a certain man called Robbie Williams.
Really?
Yeah, and he was drunk out of his fucking mind. At the point that he was standing up and shouting at the screen, like, "No, don't do it, Anakin!" Like, stuff like that.
But just, even if you're a normal person, right? Ruined the fucking movie for everybody else.
I know, yeah. My friend's mum eventually like got pissed off with him and threw a bottle of water at his head. Missed him, but he did sit down.
I mean, Robbie Williams.
Yeah, he was a...
Have you seen his... Oh, you don't have Netflix?
No, I'm not going to watch his... I'm not going to watch his like self-aggrandizing movie bullshit.
I tried.
Why?
Because, we grew up with these people, basically.
Yeah.
So it's like you want to see where they ended up.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
No, he ended up at the bottom of a bottle and then like heroin or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it drugs? I can't.
Yeah, he did something.
He did lots. He did drink a lot, and he got into a lot of public bother because of it. I don't know why he's not in prison, to be honest. Because some of the stories you hear about that guy, it's pretty fucking bad.
2004. It's a great year. A great show came out. The best show, you want to say? The show of all the shows.
Oh god, it all begins here.
The Apprentice with Donald Trump.
I forget. Like I always forget because he's like the great Satan of our time, and is riding the horse of the planet into like a fiery pit of disaster. But
tell us how you really feel.
I can't. The YouTube terms of service prevents me. But yeah, it's hard to. I always forget that this was a guy who just was on TV for like 10 years before he started doing any of this. And it was a really shit TV show. You ever seen The American Apprentice?
It was a very bad TV show.
Like the British version was a bit better.
Well, what was it called?
It was just called The Apprentice over here. Same.
But it wasn't Donald Trump running it.
No, it was Alan Sugar, a guy who like I think he was in like electronics or something.
Okay.
I think he made like CDs and Walkmans and shit. And that's how he made his money. But yeah, he kind of did the same. It was the same shit. Like, it was the same, like, setup and everything. Like, I'm going to give you a task that's vaguely business aligned. You're going to go do the business thing, and if you do good business, then I'll hire you as a, manager for one of my, manufacturing plants.
Okay, so it wasn't as grandiose.
It was not as grandiose, no.
Yeah,
there wasn't, like, Meatloaf smashing
self-sucking paint. As... Anyway, let's move on. This is positive one.
Positivity.
So the world got an update and he got a new aesthetics pack this year. It was called the Y2K aesthetics packs, where the velour tracksuits actually came into fashion, and everybody had a velour tracksuit and the tracker hats. So that was the update with the new skins that everybody was rocking.
Is this a Romanian thing?
I think it's an East European thing, because we always get updates later.
Because the trucker hat bit is like different from over here. Here it was the standard like baseball cap thing, but like if it's a trucker hat,
we got that update, right? Our skin packs were I never had a tracksuit.
You're wearing a Black Sabbath t-shirt, which you've probably had since you were about 20, so yeah.
No, this is from Primark, dude.
Oh, is it?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
This is a great t-shirt.
Fair enough.
Yeah, good value, and it's 3 years old, and it still holds up really well.
We shouldn't do free advertising for Primark. They do it just fine by themselves.
Also, don't buy from Primark.
Don't go in there. Just don't. And also, put your shirt on when you go in there, people.
Assholes. So, MySpace, a year later after it got launched, hit 1 million users.
1 million?
1 million users.
Oh, it's so quaint. It's so tiny. It's like a little... It's like looking at a little bug, and you know it's gonna, when you're used to its, like, giant butterfly parent, like, stealing your shit, and you're just looking like a little bug. Like, oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna grow up to be something
it was a
terrifying.
great thing. It was a great thing. Nobody had 1 million users, registered users, and it was great. And everybody like, oh my god, this is gonna last forever. It didn't.
2 more years.
And then you also get the Napster to iTunes, the digital music download officially replaced CDs. So,
which is officially replaced CDs.
Yeah,
officially,
kind of officially replaced CDs.
I know iTunes became a thing.
When did you buy the last CD, Billy?
2009. Actually, I buy CDs quite a lot.
You're just arguing with me.
I like CDs, man.
Yeah,
I think they're a good. There's the problem with early MP3s, especially. I don't know if you noticed this, but like early MP3s were quite low quality in terms of their like bit rate. Like the sound quality wasn't perfect, and people were willing to put up with it. But the compression made everything like in music production, it became like a huge problem because everything was compressed to fuck. You had what was called the loudness war, which is where loads of people damaged their hearings because they kept producing records to make more noise. It was weird. Like if you see any like remixes of like classic albums from around that time, they have all got this same problem because they're trying to cram everything into an MP3. And it's so it's annoying. It's frustrating because
anyway. So there were no more CDs except for Billy. So I don't care about your argument. Invalid, Billy. Invalid. I don't accept.
Fuck, man. I was trying to make an interesting point about bit rates and like music quality.
No, this is not an intelligent podcast, Billy. If you want to do something smart, do your own podcast.
I do.
Do one on yourself with yourself. Okay. Get your own personal podcast. And make it intelligent.
So you want me to come to sweat in this room by myself? Fuck that.
Talk to yourself to the wall. I'll draw a face on the wall if you like.
just give you like Wilson, like the bus.
Exactly. Also this great year, Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, and Goblet of Fire.
Were they both come out?
No, they were not in the same year, but I put them together because I don't want to mention them later on.
That's fair enough. I mean...
So that's the sort of movies that came out sort of in this...
Remember when there used to be arguments over what was better, like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
There's no argument. They're both amazing in their own way.
I would say that the Lord of the Rings films are just far superior.
But that's not the thing. It's not the same. It's not the same... Well, it is a fantasy genre.
And it was both coming out at the same time.
But that's not the thing, though, right? It's different, so it hits differently. So, because you go watch The Lord of the Rings and you're like, oh, this is so emotional, this is so great. These characters, emotions. Like and then you watch Harry Potter and you're like, it's a Christmas movie now.
Let's do that. Every movie becomes a Christmas movie.
Well, I don't know why. I always watch Harry Potter over Christmas.
It was directed by the same guy who did Home Alone.
No way.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus.
Really?
Yeah, he did the first 2 Harry Potter movies. I don't know who did the third one. I can't remember.
Third one's not a Christmas movie, no?
The third one barely turns into a Christmas movie, but it's a lot better than all the rest of them, funnily enough. That's the only one that's a good movie.
So, moving to 2005, and a great artist, actually, it's hitting the charts. Beyonce's solo career actually took properly off with Crazy in Love. And Dangerously in Love was the previous album, and now she basically redefines R&B.
You've looked up like the most sycophantic Beyonce fanboy shit, and Specifically to annoy me, dude. And I don't know if I should take that personally or not.
I mean, it is a very personal podcast.
To be fair, I have actually played Beyonce songs at weddings before.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It's literally 2 notes.
I lost... Oh, dude, you lost my respect. You lost my respect.
I'm gonna sing the whole thing.
No, you're not gonna sing. So also, around this period of time, you know how the Osbournes kind of launched there's not genre? 2005 Kardashians came along.
Was it 2005? That was a long ass time ago, man.
Yeah, 2005.
They've been doing this shit for so long. Yeah. Why?
Yeah. So the pilot airs in 2005. I can't be fucked to look up everything about the Kardashians. Quite genuinely don't want to look that up.
There's too much to look up.
And also in 2005...
Actually, quick question.
Okay, go on.
Have you ever met a genuine fan of the Kardashians? Like people who watch it and say, yeah, this is my trash or whatever. I've actually never met one.
I don't know. Actually don't know. Don't know anybody that likes the Kardashians.
We should probably ask like Carolyn or someone to see if she knows somebody, but like...
Would Chloe watch the Kardashians?
Fuck no. I mean, Chloe watches some trash, but, you know, like, not
maybe
that,
she's
not
into
that kind of trash.
Okay. I don't know. But also, funny enough, being on a podcast, saying this out loud, 2005 when the word podcast was first coined.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was...
It was on Apple and on iPod Nano, whatever it was called, the little tiny thing.
Yes, iPod Nanos.
Do you remember those tiny things? They were just a clip with a headphone jack on them.
Was that the Nano or was that the Switch? So I remember there was the iPod Nano. I thought the iPod Nano
there was one which was very tiny. It was just basically a clip that you put the headphone
yes,
jack on.
I do. That was an iPod Shuffle you're thinking of.
Is it?
Yeah, it's an iPod Shuffle. I remember.
It had
now.
no screen. It just had buttons.
Just had buttons. Yeah. But the iPod Nano had was just tiny and had a really tiny screen, and you could still watch video files on it somehow. But
on what?
On your iPod Nano.
But it doesn't have screen.
Oh, the iPod Nano does. The iPod Switch doesn't.
Oh, okay, cool.
Shuffle, sorry.
I got fucking confused.
I know. The iPod, like, towards the end of its life and before the iPhone came along and just sort of, like, mushed everything into one device, you know, it was kind of confusing to keep track of how many iPods there were.
I'm looking, should I give you more torture or should I go with the cool one? Torture. Uggs boots came out and oversized glasses also this year was when they got launched. You know, the Uggs, those ugly fucking trousers.
Yeah.
The one, not trousers, shoes. Yeah. And women would used to put their trousers inside of the Uggs so you can see their Uggs.
Well, have you tried putting them around, like, the outside of an Ugg?
I never wore a pair of Uggs. They're ugly as fuck.
They're also very comfortable.
Crocs as well, right? It's the same conversation. Yeah. Like, Crocs are comfortable, they're ugly as fuck, and whoever wears them, I don't think they have two brain cells to rub together. I'm sorry.
Oh, you just made it like 100 like cat ladies very, very upset.
I do not care. And I made my friend, I have a couple of friends that wear Crocs, and every single time I say them, I feel disgusted being next to it. Like, and they're like, oh, but they're comfortable, man, I don't care. And I'm like, yeah, well, maybe you should care a little bit.
Yeah, it's just like, usually everyone like says, oh, Andrei's such a level-headed guy. He doesn't
No, I'm not. I have very
million judgments inside about everyone.
Yeah. I don't say them aloud all the time. That's why I have a podcast. Because I need to air them out somewhere, okay? And just to end up the 2005, well, it's a good and a bad thing that came out this year, and actually took 7 years of my life, and then I realized I shouldn't do this.
System of a Down?
World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah.
Took 7 years away from me.
That was people from like now will never really understand how big of a deal WoW was. Like, because all of a sudden it was like these loser nerds are now literally everywhere, and there's millions of them, and everyone's wasting thousands and thousands of hours of their life on World of Warcraft.
Yeah, and it was you were paying for the game,
and people treated it like a fucking social disease, man.
No, it was because
it was
the way I gave up World of Warcraft. I was quite literally working school, World of Warcraft, working school, World of Warcraft,
working school. Wow, working school.
I was sleeping about 3 hours a night, and I did that for a few good years, and then one morning I had to go to work first thing in the morning, and I was playing World of Warcraft, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with myself?
You just snapped out of it. And
and I'm like, I just deleted the game.
You're on your third level 60 or whatever, and
I'm like, I just deleted the game, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
I've just wasted so much time.
Yeah. It was obsessive, because it was the first it was crack cocaine, man. Yeah. I imagine, never tried crack, never will try crack, but I think that's the closest I ever got to
Notice
crack.
he did not say cocaine. Carry on.
2006. Do you know what happened in 2006?
I know lots of things that happened in 2006. 2006 was a good year.
Tell me.
So
Billy knows nothing. YouTube got launched.
YouTube did get... Well, YouTube got bought by Google. Technically, it was launched in 2005.
Yeah, but YouTube, as we know YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, look at it now. I mean, it was still very, very different in 2006.
Yeah.
It was mostly just funny cat videos back then.
Yeah. G-Unit hit the pop charts.
I fucking forgot about G-Unit, man.
50 Cent, man.
He was so... Like, I remembered, like, so many... Like, I don't want to use, like, any, like, particular... There's a particular word I'm thinking of which I don't want to use because it's kind of problematic. But there was tons and tons of white kids at my school who really wish they were 50 Cent. Like, they really...
Why?
I don't know.
He just saw the image of a persona. He only had a persona.
They're like 14-year-olds. They're fucking idiots. They don't know shit. Like,
well, the only
I was
thing...
like, hey guys, this guy's fake, you know?
So the reason I put him on the list was the fact that he did say the P Daddy was a massive fucking weirdo, and nobody wanted to listen to him, right?
Yeah,
and he called out a lot of people. Nobody wanted to listen to him.
50 Cent is a smart guy. People forget.
So I respect him for that, even though he doesn't know how to manage his own fucking money.
Yeah, and his music is genuinely just heinous. Like, in terms of
it's crap. Yeah,
it's just slop. Like, all of it. Even like his big album, The Massacre, back in the day, like that was just all. It was just all so basic, bitch. And I was like, I can't believe.
But Eminem liked him, so
Eminem found him. Eminem discovered him. He was the reason he was a thing. But I think, and here's the thing, until recently, I hadn't seen a whole lot of 50 Cent interviews, which weren't just him like, yeah, I'm like, I'm so gangster and shit. Like, The Massacre, that's what's going to happen to my enemies. And like, it was like, okay, this guy's a dumb fuck. But you hear him talk now, and you realize, oh, wait, he's a savvy guy. He was just doing an act the whole time. He was like, putting on that he was dumb.
He did not manage his money, right? He went bankrupt, didn't he?
Yeah. A bunch of times.
But then he came back, and now he's making money off of the fact that he keeps on telling people, I told you he was a weirdo, which I respect, right? He stuck to his convictions.
True, he did.
And nobody listened to him, and yeah.
Now,
sorry, 50.
If you ever like listen to 50 Cent actually speak about like the music industry, he's actually quite knowledgeable, and he's quite good at reading people in a certain way. He was talking about Kendrick Lamar once, and he was just like, Kendrick's always going to be a big deal, and he's always going to have the media in the palm of his hands, because he always manages to pretend that he didn't have anything to do with his success, that he didn't put any work into it, it just happened to him.
No, it didn't.
And I was like, nah, dude, you were working on shit, and it paid off.
To go back to video games, because, nerds.
2006, what happened to the world of video games?
Mario Kart, yes. And also Wii Sports.
That's true, the launch of the Wii.
Such a stupid game.
The
Wii was the stupidest thing in the world.
But I will tell you this: there are.
If you're gonna tell me you enjoyed the game in Wii, we will have fucking issues.
There's not like, okay, so your basic like Wii Sports and like Mario Kart and shit, like all the stuff it's like it works well for, perfect for like hospital wards all over the country.
For fuck's sake, Billy.
The Wii is the one that still gets the most use. Like, of all the old consoles that we have just lying around, like, the Wii gets the most use because it's, like, simple and, user-friendly enough, I guess.
Yeah, I reckon, but still fucking shit. Nokia phones, the bricks, fucking went out of fashion.
Yeah, that's
2006, and then all of a sudden you had the flip phones with camera, with perks, with this, with that.
Do you ever have a slide phone?
The one that slides up, the Nokia ones.
Yeah, the Samsung ones.
No.
I had one of those. That was one of my best phones I ever had.
I had a Siemens. I know, right?
Sorry.
You don't even know what Siemens is.
We're talking about the 2000s. I'm mentally 12 years old right now. No, I know what Siemens was. I used to have one of those.
The one that still had an antenna, even though it was a new phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, why does it have an antenna?
And it used to shatter as soon as it touched the ground, even if you placed it down very gently.
I got a good 2 years out of it.
And then it shattered as soon as it touched the ground.
And a big TV show and a massive phenomenon, and a lot of people love this TV show, The Office US.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Lost.
No, I try to avoid some things.
We don't talk about Lost.
It got lost. It's on the way.
God damn it. That's such a terrible joke, dude. Why do you do this to me?
So, 2007. We're already 7 years into our little journey. Like, subscribe, and notifications, whatever.
Like and subscribe for pain and torture.
The iPhone launched. the original iPhone released. Yeah, that's it.
Is that all that happened in 2007?
No, there's more things. This amazing movie that you can't remember. I'm sure you forgot about it.
Biker Boys.
No, it was the greatest movie ever.
Oh, X-Men 3: The Last Stand.
Twilight. No, I don't like Twilight.
Okay, fun story. I must have told this story to you before, but I actually went and saw Twilight when it first came out, knowing literally nothing about it.
Okay.
Because our friend recommended it to us.
Okay.
And she was super into the books. She was like, "Oh my god, the film's going to be awesome!" And I'm like, "We're not going to go with you because you'll try. Yeah, if we don't like it, that'll spoil your fun. So we're just going to go by ourselves."
Yeah.
You're already going with like a group of like twihards. You know, you're gonna.
Twihards?
Yeah, that was
is that what they're called?
Yeah, like try-hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they got a hard-on for Twilight.
Also true.
Okay.
But except that, most of them were women. So, we went in there, and we didn't know until that scene that he was going to sparkle when the sun hit him. So we thought he was going to, like, catch fire.
Was it in the book as well?
That was in the book, yeah.
Okay.
Sparkled like a million diamonds is the direct quote.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. And there's a bit where the scene where he turns and looks at her and he's got this like sad moping face as his like, his skin is lighting up and she's like, "Wow, you're so beautiful." And he's just like, "I'm so sad though." It's like, and we were dying. We were trying to take the film seriously up until that point, but then we just started dying laughing in the back row.
Billy, can we pause it? I just threw up in my mouth.
That was actually like an early date with someone.
Wow.
It was quite funny. It was a very, very good early date because we spent the whole thing taking the piss out of the movie.
I mean, yeah, at least you had something to talk about.
Yeah, we had something fun, and it was basically just us heckling the movie the whole way, and the Twilight fans who actually came to watch it were very upset with us.
So, also things that happened in 2007, just so we can move on, so we're probably going to finish the list so we don't make it in two-parter. Kindle launched. Kindle as in the book Kindle. Also, Netflix launched its first streaming service.
Oh, yeah, because it was like video rental, before, wasn't it?
And to just cap it up on a positive 2007, because you can't just be negative and me following up. Breaking Bad.
Oh.
The premiere of Breaking Bad.
Was Breaking Bad in 2007?
2007.
Oh, I'm so old. Why? I mean, how much of a break was there between those series?
What, Breaking Bad?
Yeah, like, was it every year?
Every year.
When did it finish?
5 years later finished, yeah. Because it was only 5 seasons, right?
I swear it was.
Am I remembering it wrong? I think it was 5 seasons.
It was 5 seasons of Breaking Bad, yeah, which is like a perfect length for it, to be honest. But
I mean, he did the whole arc where he became the evil that he... Yeah. I mean, yeah.
He became the one who knocks, and then, like...
Yeah. Which was a great TV show, and they just built the character very well. I mean, the whole thing was...
Oh, yeah, it was just flawlessly made.
It was amazing. And the actor, the guy that played... Actually, funny enough, it was Malcolm in the middle,
dad, yeah.
the dad, right? And it's amazing, right? It's the whole thing was amazing.
Malcolm in the Middle was a great show, like it really was. Like people forget how good that TV show was.
2013.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's when it finished the TV show.
Yeah, okay. I suppose you're right. Yeah, because for some reason in my head it was like it finished in 2015 for some reason.
Yeah.
But obviously it didn't.
It didn't. Yeah.
Oh right.
Cool.
Okay. So
moving on.
2008.
2008.
What happened? Ow.
Another amazing artist.
For fuck's sake. Is this going to be more glazing?
Another amazing artist.
Not Beyonce this time.
Huh?
Not Beyonce this time?
No, it's not Beyonce this time. That kind of used autotune but popularized autotunes in the pop music industry. Kanye West. 808s and Heartbreak popularized the whole fucking genre. Fucking amazing.
Can I have a hot take? Can I have a hot take on this?
Have a hot take, dude. It's
I don't think much of his music's that good. I don't think Graduation's that good.
No. None of his music is good. It's just basically autotune. Yeah, he wrote some great lyrics, but it's all autotune, all made on the computer. There is no musical talent behind it. I'm so sorry.
I know. It's like...
But there will be people that will argue with us, and that's fine.
I just, like... The Kanye used samples very well. He has a good ear for samples. He has a good ear for some lyric writing when he's not talking about himself so much, but that's most of the shit he's doing.
And then he did Nazi shit, so just...
And then the Nazi shit, yeah, so now...
Other cool things that happened in 2008. The Olympics in Beijing, where Usain Bolt broke that record that he just flew, basically, because he levitated himself to the finish line, which was amazing.
Fun fact, like all the world records for the 100 meters and 200 meters over the last, like, 100 years, Pretty much all of them, except for like 2 people, have been done for steroids.
Did they?
Yeah.
But Usain Bolt didn't take steroids.
Nope, Usain Bolt is the only clean one.
He was actually amazing.
He was actually just that kind of a genetic freak, you know? He's just got those legs, those gigantic long legs.
Yeah. Cool movies. Well, let's do Spotify launched in Europe.
Oh, in 2008.
2008 is when Spotify launched in Europe. Changed the sort of industry again.
Yeah.
They went from iTunes to Spotify because it was more affordable. This was before you actually had a lot of ads.
Yeah,
Spotify, if you don't play
back in the day.
If you don't play for Spotify Premium, it's just basically ads.
It's basically like you can't actually use it properly if you.
It's insane. It's absolutely. You have free skips. What the fuck is that?
Like why are you playing music I don't want you to play? That defeats the purpose of like your app.
2 absolutely amazing movies came out, right?
Oh God.
One is about the bat and the other one is about Blue Man. So the Avatar, James Cameron's Avatar came out 2008.
Yep.
And also The Dark Knight.
Yeah, the best Batman movie.
Yeah, it was good.
Still the best Batman.
Nobody's gonna beat him. Like, I don't know why they stopped that franchise. They should have kept on milking. No,
they couldn't. No, they don't milk the bat.
No,
you can, but that's not a good idea.
No, don't say that.
You should have kept on milking it.
Wow.
Well, it was better than what came afterwards, but I to be honest, I think people would get sick of Christian Bale's like Batman after like a couple more movies of that. I think they had like a good trilogy that cap it off. Have him like blow up at the end, and then he's mysteriously alive. There you go. Perfect.
He was mysteriously alive.
Yeah. That's Catwoman,
yeah. Cool. 2009, we're moving on past that. Because I don't want to talk about Avatar, Blue Man, and all that.
I mean, what is Avatar, really? It's not even... Like, for some reason, tons of people are going to see that movie, and I've never met any of them. Because I
watched all Avatars so far.
Did you watch them in theaters?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're beautiful. They look great. The story's crap. It's basically, if you look at the story and if you break it down, like... from sort of what's the story actually about. It's about Americans colonizing a different planet and enslaving people. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's Dances with Wolves, but for blue people.
Yeah, it's basically that.
That South Park episode was so on point with that shit, man.
So it's
you can't just take Dances with Wolves and make it different. Like, yes, it can.
They did, and he made loads of money. I didn't see the second one, to be honest, but I seen the third one, and
you didn't notice.
I did not notice.
You skipped the second one
because I remember, I skipped the second one, and I looked at Carol, and I'm like, "Do you think I'm gonna see what's going on here?" And she's like, "You're fine. You just
it's not going to matter, dude.
It did not matter.
Just chill and enjoy the pretty eye maps. You know?
No, it's beautiful.
It is very beautiful.
It's beautiful. That's it. I can't watch it when I tried to watch it in 3D, it gave me a headache. It was too much spinning, dude. And I'm like, what's going on? 2009, Billy, we're coming closer and closer to us being sort of adults. Actually, technically, we've already been adults for 3 years at this point.
Depending on which country you're in.
Yeah, exactly. 2009, it's right. But Avril Lavigne, pop punk, and the whole emo fashion peaked around 2009.
When you say peaked, I mean, I always associate emo and like the pop punk thing with like 06, 07, 08 maybe. Like 09 is when it started disappearing completely.
No, it was its peak. It was like, this is the best it's ever gonna get. And then
it's all downhill.
And it just completely died.
It turns out the peak was actually a cliff.
Yeah, it just fell off a cliff. Nintendo Wii, Modern Warfare 2, which, not gonna lie to you, all the Modern Warfare games are crap.
First one was alright.
They're very soulless.
They are very soulless and very kind of empty, yeah.
An amazing TV show came out this year.
Which?
Glee.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about Glee. Oh, God. Oh,
it's good
why?
You forgot about
Oh,
Glee.
why?
Well, I had to remind you, because, you can't forget about Glee.
Look, I say this with all the best will in the world for people who actually genuinely liked that show back in the day. That includes my sister somewhere, who's maybe listening to this at some point. Glee was fucking terrible. I don't know why you would put that in your brain. It is a cancer. It should never have existed. Yeah, Glee was cancer. If you listen to it and you let it to affect your taste in music, then you deserve a slap, and you should, go to a record store and.
Okay.
I'm
trying to calm you down so you're not too angry by the end of this.
Dude, I think isn't that why you do this in the first place?
No, dude, it was fun.
Yeah, making me angry.
Michael Jackson died.
Yes,
this year.
I do remember that.
That was very big. because
Yeah, I just remember getting a text from my friend joking about the fact that he was dead, and I was like, oh, is Michael Jackson dead?
Okay. Just so we end it in a classic manner, we're gonna do 2010, and then we're gonna do the next 15 years in the next episode. So thank you for being here. We love you, and now we'll just
I'm not sure if you do because I know what's probably gonna come next.
Yeah, so Bieber Fever, Instagram, Social Network, Lady Gaga, and the Twilight Saga. Thanks guys for being with us. We'll see you next time. Say goodbye, Billy.
No.